Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Recovery Concepts Daily Recovery Snack, February, Tuesday, the 24th. Welcome, welcome. Hope this finds everybody well and warm. Thank y'all for joining me. And we're going to be going out of the God Grant Me book again. And let's jump right in. February 24th. Quote from Karl Hammerschlag. Karl A. Hammerschlag. Fear keeps us from making the journey. Fear is a natural byproduct of our illness. Fear sets in as we distance ourselves from our family and friends, our higher power, and our values. Excuse me. Fear is a warning sign. It tells us that things aren't right and our well-being may be threatened. As addicts, we make mistakes. Mistakes are normal, and our recovery program is teaching us how to correct our mistakes. But our mistakes and fears can seem to overpower us. That's when our fears can trigger us to drink or use drugs. Fear can control us and keep us frozen in addiction. Okay, I know where I'm going here in a minute. Recovery is the moment from the darkness of fear back into the light. At first, the light may scare us and hurt our eyes. We just need to keep walking and grab someone's hand. We are not alone anymore. Prayer for the day. Higher power, help keep me walking even when my fears wants me to cower in the shadows. If I stay in the darkness, I'm choosing my addiction over you. Push me toward the light. Today's action. Today I will list the different ways my addiction controlled me with fear. I will share this list with my sponsor and another recovery friend. Wow, I like that. I like that. Fear can control us and keep us frozen in addiction. If I was able to get it all together and put it into one sentence, my sentence of how it all occurred, what happened, and what went down with me would be based in fear. And I loved the way that alcohol and drugs made me feel. And a lot of that was the reduction of the fear. More so than not, a lot of times it was self-imposed or imagined fear. There wasn't. I worried about. There's a great quote out there, and I can't remember who it was or what it was or whatever. But I worried about so many things, and I can do it today too. I can get way away from the present time and worry about things. But back then, I worried about so many things, and I don't know the numbers obviously, but my guesstimate would be somewhere around 95-98% of the stuff that I occupied my mind with and worried about and induced fear in me never occurred. They were the possibilities of a something around the corner, and if this goes this way, it could be like this type stuff. It was like 2, 3, 4 times removed. But for some reason, I centered on that, and I don't understand why that is. I don't know. There's a whole lot of whys in addiction that I don't understand. That's okay. For me, I don't spend that much time on the whys anymore. I understand the whats. If I keep alcohol and drugs out of my body, if I stay close to my God, my higher power, I cannot tell you I'm fear-free, but I can promise you that I have so much less situations that actually result in true fear, like I knew not that long ago. And that's a great amount of progress. I'll take that any day of the week. Any day of the week. You are not alone anymore. It's said here in the book. You are not alone anymore. You don't have to be alone anymore. Something to that tune, man. I can still isolate. Isolation is not good for me. Bubble time is. Bubble time. There's two different things going on here. Me stalking away by myself, working on a situation that's bothering me, trying to figure it all out by myself is isolation. But I'm trying to clean up a mess, prevent some type of mess, deal with some feelings I'm not liking or whatever. That's isolation. Bubble time is me floating down the river in a kayak, fishing, or walking in the woods and being not being more, the possibility to be closer to my God don't exist. It's absolutely bubble time. Is beautiful for me in the backyard with the chickens, just walking around, experiencing nature, and brimming with gratitude. There's a big difference in my life between isolation and bubble time. And it states it right here. We don't have to be alone anymore. You don't have to be alone anymore. There's a big time in my life and a lot of times in my life where I'm pretty much, if I want to be happy and sane, required to be around other individuals, man, and talk about what's going on in my life, in my heart, in my head, with other people who have a background like mine that helped me work my way through it. Because again, most of it ends up in that 98%, 95%, 99% bucket of shit that ain't never going to happen anyway. But for some reason, I've gotten centered on it, and I get by with a little help from my friends, just like I used to get high with a little help from my friends. Um, so so the saying goes. I don't know if it's friends. But anyway, I'm rambling. Thank y'all for joining me. Please share this. Tell a friend. Like, comment. Y'all like the new book? Let me know. Want to go back to the old one? Let me know. I think I'm just going to mix it up a little bit. Maybe a month or two or a week or two here and there or whatever. I don't know what I'm doing. Trying to get it figured out. But please share this around. Subscribe. Trying to get the base growing. I appreciate y'all joining me. Come on back tomorrow, Wednesday morning. Lord willing, we'll be here doing the same thing. Have a blessed day. Take care.